So, looks like we got some news to talk about today, which is odd for a weekend. That's usually the thing. Like usually when it's the weekend, there's usually not a lot of news that pertains to a lot of people. But today, like yesterday and today, between the Tekken trailer and this, I'm like, well, looks like we got some stuff to talk about. And what stuff do we talk about here? Never mind. Forget I said anything. Anyway, so we've got some news, or rather, nothing's been confirmed, but people have been running with this. Now, keep in mind that nothing's been officially announced. Like, nothing of official from either Warner Brothers or Legendary have announced anything. But rumors are that in Australia, they are shooting for what appears to be Godzilla vs. Kong 2, or at least a film in the Monsterverse. Now, we don't know a lot about it. There was no announcement. We do know that there is... this could be... And I'll get into all the possibilities of what this could be in a moment. But keep in mind, this could all be just rumor and hearsay. Like, you really have to take this with a grain of salt. Like, a big grain of salt. Like, so big of a grain of salt that it literally, like, when you try to carry it, it shatters your spine and leaves you paralyzed for the rest of your life until you inevitably hang yourself in the bathroom. Did I get too deep? Yes, I did. Anyway, so this is interesting. Like, now, it could be anything. Like, this could be a ton of anything, or it could be nothing. It's like Schrodinger right now. It's like Schrodinger's cat, or Private Schrodinger from Helsing, if you want to go that route. Anyway, I'm having too much fun with this video because there's really nothing to talk about. It's cool. Like it's a cool thought that we could be getting like a new. Like, it doesn't shock me that and I'm not mad that we're getting more Legendary, like, Monsterverse content at all. We already know we are. Like, for all we know, this could be shooting for the new Monarch TV show. Like, that could be it, is that it could be them starting to shoot for the new Monarch TV show that's going to be on Apple Plus, which, again, I'm like, why not HBO Max? But whatever, I don't fucking know streaming, apparently. Anyway, I just don't know. Like, it could be that. I think it is that. I think it is, like, someone just thought, hey, Godzilla vs. Kong 2, and that could even... It may not even be a Godzilla vs. Kong movie. Like, we have to take that into account. If it is Monsterverse, it may not be Godzilla vs. Kong at all. Now, what it could be, because there was a lot of talk of the next big film coming to the Monsterverse, was Son of Kong. And... which I think, if it's going to be anything, it might be that, because we might be, like, doing a quick break on Godzilla and doing more stuff with Kong and Hollow-Earth. Like, that could be the case. I think that's the logical one, but again, it could be GVK2, Destroy All Monsters, or it could be a Destroy All Monsters. We don't know. Like, at the end of the day, it's just kind of like, we don't know. There are two things we know right about now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town. So, yeah. I know, I'm not trying to sound, like, pessimistic. I want this to be real, but, like, all we know is that there's a movie shooting in Australia. That's it. And it's supposed to be related to monsters. That's it. It could be even, like, another monster movie that's not connected to the Monsterverse, or is a different monster. I personally, it could be anything. That's really it. It's just been running like wildfire. Like, nothing. Like, I hate when people are saying, "Oh, it's been officially confirmed." Yeah, but it's totally confirmed. We're getting into it's. And my luck, like, the moment after I post this video, there's going to be like an official announcement from Warner Brothers going, "We've officially announced the next chapter in the Monsterverse," and I'll be like, "Fuck my life," because I just went on a whole tirade of being like, it could be anything, and for all we know, this might play their hand, like, play Warner Brothers' hand into making an official announcement. Like, this was probably supposed to be, like, filming, and they weren't going to announce anything, like, right away, but maybe this played their hand, so we'll probably get, like, an official, like, news either tomorrow or Tuesday, like that could be the case. Is that we may, like maybe they were trying to do something and then the leaks like tipped their hand and they're like, fuck, I guess we got to talk about this. That could be the case too. So I don't know. I really don't know. Like, and it's kind of fun not knowing. But on the other hand, it's kind of like I'm also expecting on the other end of that spectrum being like, no, that was not a Monsterverse movie. That was just a movie that was an HBO project. Excuse me, a like Warner Brothers project. But that was not like a movie. Like that was not a movie for the Monsterverse. Like that's the case. Is like what that could. That's the other thing. A lot of people I think need to understand too is that yes, it is probably an HBO movie, but it probably may have not even been a Monsterverse movie or even a monster movie in general. It could have been, for all we know, it could have. Well, when I say monster movie, it could be like either fucking. It could be filming because we do know this year they did start production on the Meg 2. So what could have easily happened is that someone saw them filming in Australia, which I think is one of the filming locations for the Meg 2, saw that, and it's a monster movie, and ran wild with it. Although, to be fair, I do think that the Meg, and by an extent, Rampage, should be rolled into the Monsterverse. But yeah, it could easily. But again, on the other end of that spectrum, it could easily be a Monsterverse movie. It could be the next Godzilla movie, or the next Kong movie, or a Destroy All Monster movie. It's literally just we don't know. Like that's all I can really say is a big heaping helping of I don't know what the hell to tell you. So yeah, but yeah, that's really all I can say is I just don't know, and I don't think anyone knows right now. But if this goes like out of control, like if this goes like spreads like wildfire, I think Warner Brothers is going to do like an official statement, or at least tease something that they were like having in the works, and maybe talk about what it is like officially either tomorrow or even later today or even sometime during this week. So that could be the case. Like maybe, like I said, we tip the hand. Or whoever put out the leaks tipped the hand. Anyway, so, or for all I know, this could easily be, like, after I post this video, it's deconfirmed about all of that. Wouldn't fucking shock me. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below. What do you guys think of this news? Are you interested? Do you think it's a Monsterverse movie? Is it something? Do you think it's something else? Do you think it's for the Monarch TV show? Do you think it's not even like it's not even connected to that? Just go wild in the comments. But other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. If you haven't already, head on over to my Patreon for exclusive content. Other than that, I am Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.